How do strict voter-ID laws impact voting rights today? Imagine trying to vote without the right ID and feeling like your voice doesn't matter. That's what many voters face today because of strict voter-ID laws. These laws requiring voters to show specific forms of identification, often a photo ID, before casting a ballot. Since the year 2020, more states have adopted these laws or made existing ones tougher. They often don't give enough options for voters who lack the required ID, which hits Black Americans, young voters, and low-income people hardest. Research shows that strict voter-ID laws cause fewer people to vote. After these laws are put in place in states like Kansas and Tennessee, voter turnout dropped by up to 2.2%. The biggest drops were among Black voters. This means fewer voices are heard, especially in close elections. Black Americans are more likely to lack the right ID because of ongoing inequalities. Courts have found some laws, such as Texas's 2011 law, to violate the Voting Rights Act because they unfairly targeted Black and Latino voters. These groups were up to 250% more likely to lack the necessary ID. Long-term, these laws discourage voting 4 years after they are passed. People who used to vote by mail or other methods might stop because of new hurdles. Some states are trying to make it harder to challenge or change these laws by adding them to state constitutions. That makes it tougher for courts to strike them down. While supporters say these laws prevent voter fraud, evidence shows voter fraud is very rare. Instead, these laws tend to reduce turnout among groups that usually vote for certain political parties, shifting election results. Looking back at the Civil Rights Movement and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which aimed to remove barriers like literacy tests and poll taxes, strict voter-ID laws are a modern challenge. They can be seen as part of ongoing efforts to block Black Americans from voting. Today, many organizations work to help voters get free IDs, learn about requirements, and fight these laws in court. They also help voters navigate the process so everyone has a fair chance to participate. These efforts continue the fight for equal voting rights that began decades ago.